your plane was overbooked. It's not what you want to hear when you get to the check-in desk, but that's what happened to us just an hour ago. And overbooking is actually a thing when a company is selling more tickets than there are places or seats available, in our case on the plane. And we actually didn't know to the end whether we're gonna make it or not. But as you can see, we are boarding on a plane. Everything is good now. And we are gonna kickstart this road trip tomorrow morning. Once we landed in Antalya, we picked up the car we had rented ahead of time. It's super cheap, by the way, compared to prices in Armenia. This one is our car. We're almost ready to hit the road for our trip, but tonight's all about exploring a bit of Antalya. And we are reunited! Hello, you guys! Morning, you guys. It's 6:30 in the morning and I'm taking a little walk here in an old town in Antalya, and I'm super excited because our road trip begins just in an hour. I feel like I'm a little kid again, because when I was little, my parents and I took road trips like every summer to go to the Black Sea, and this journey was every bit as important for me as the destination, the Black Sea. I've been waiting for that trip for a long time. I remember that feeling when you just jump in a car and you just move and explore and discover new places. Let's go! Alright, we're off. Starting our road trip and leaving beautiful Antalya behind. Our first stop is Canyon Tatsi, and I can't wait to see what this place has in store for us. It's going to be an exciting adventure, so let's hit the road and see where it takes us. What do you think about canyon?
It's good, interesting, highest, longest, amazing, best canyon I ever seen. And it's beautiful natural toilet. Kiss!
Looks like we can't head straight to our next spot, so we're going back to Antalya to grab some lunch first. After that, we'll head straight to our final destination for today, Pamukkale. We are halfway to our final destination, Pamukkale city, and we just stopped to grab some coffee and just loosen up our muscles. Grab a cup of coffee and chocolate, and it's so nice to just sit here at a gas station. and just, think about the day, which was full of excitement, and it's so nice. I cannot think of anything. I cannot do anything. I can just sit and look at the sunset, which is actually crazy here, right here. And yes, guys, it's perfect. I hope this is the sweetest one.
I did not see this coming, but there are hot air balloons right in front of our hotel. It was such an incredible moment, this peaceful, quiet morning while everyone is still asleep and you're just standing there watching the balloons slowly rise up and away. Honestly, it felt like witnessing a little miracle. Another surprise, when we got to the white travertine terraces, we had no idea there was also an ancient city, Hierapolis, right there. And honestly, it turned out to be even more interesting for me as I've been into history lately. Hierapolis was founded around the 2nd century BC and lasted all the way up to the 14th century until a massive earthquake hit and almost completely destroyed it. The city was built around the hot springs, and back in the day it was like a spa resort for the ancient Greeks. You could just imagine how bustling it must have been. We have yet to explore more ancient cities. Our next stop is probably the most famous one, Ephesus. I'm super duper excited to explore this iconic site. It's packed with history and is one of the best preserved ancient cities in the world. So stay tuned for that adventure.
guys, day 3 of our road trip is about to start, and today we're exploring Ephesus.
Все ношу, все ношено мне.
We came almost as soon as Ephesus opened, hoping to beat the crowds. But as you can see, it was still pretty busy. It's no surprise though, this place attracts visitors from all over the world. If you come here, I highly recommend having some kind of guide to make sense of all the ruins. Since we were on a shoestring budget, we opted for the audio guide on the Easy Travel app, which was super helpful. Now, let's dive into some history, shall we? Ephesus is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is mentioned in the Bible, by the way. This city has such a rich history and it's one of the best preserved ancient cities from the Roman era. One fun fact, the ancient Romans didn't have toilets in their homes, so they had these public luxury toilets for the rich people. They weren't just practical, they were like social clubs. People would sit, relax and catch up on the latest news with friends while doing their business. And here we are at the famous Library of Celsius, which once held over 14,000 scrolls. It was one of the largest libraries in the ancient world. And get this, there is a legend that there was an underground tunnel connected the library to the brothel, so Romans could sneak over without anyone noticing. We spent around 5 hours here, so if you plan on visiting, be ready to spend most of your day exploring the ruins. It's absolutely worth it though. Now, let's take a walk around together. Alright guys, it's time to explore this stunning Turkish coastline, often referred to as the Turkish Riviera. I'm really looking forward to catching some amazing views along the way. Our first stop is Marmaris, a beautiful coastal town known for its picturesque harbor and vibrant atmosphere. Hello you guys and welcome to day 4 of our road trip. We're halfway through our journey and up to this point it's been more like a cultural adventure. But now we are shifting gears for the rest of the trip. And it means that we will be taking it easy as we travel along the Turkish Riviera, and we're gonna focus on enjoying nature and visiting and exploring coastal villages.
Bye.
So, that was Marmaris, and I'm in awe of the charming old town. Such a beautiful spot. But now, it's time to set off to our next stunning destination, Aludenis. But first...
How much? 500.
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, guys. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. This night we camped out in nature. I cannot say that I'm a big fan of nature, but once in a while it's just a great way to switch up your routine and just reconnect with nature, you know. And now we're going to do a little hiking along the Lycian Way.
Сейчас вы наблюдаете обезьяна лесная.
Oh my God.
Nothing beats soaking up the sun and taking a little nap in a hammock after a long, tiring hike. It's the perfect way to recharge and just enjoy the moment. Pure bliss.
Ой, Господи.
Very hot tea.
Вы не ходите?
Oh my god, guys, I'm about to see one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. That was truly something. Now we are rushing to our next spot for the night. Our host promised us an unbelievable sunset, and under no circumstances will I miss it. This is definitely a place I'll be coming back to. My genuine recommendation, guys. If you ever get the chance, make sure to visit. You won't regret it. But for now, it's time to hit the open road. Okay, so we're on our way to our last stop before heading back, the city of Kaş. I've heard so much about this coastal village, and it's supposed to have that classic Greek island vibe. I'm really excited to explore and see if it lives up to all the hype. But first things first, we checked into this light, spacious apartment with an incredible view. Just look at this. Then we made a quick stop to grab some fresh buns and a sip of ayran. Now we're all set and ready to go out and explore the city. So hot outside, so we decided to get some rest in this Hellenistic theater when suddenly
Üzmüştüm, biraz üşümüştüm de kendimi bile uzaktaydım, düştüm epeyce. Belki öptüm, belki sevdim.
And that wasn't the only surprise.
Фоткай! Блин, у меня нет памяти!
Yesterday we couldn't visit one of the most beautiful beaches. There wasn't even a spot to park. So today we decided to try our luck again, bright and early at 7 a.m. Fingers crossed we get in this time. Alright, it's time to hit the road and head back to Antalya. But wait, hold up you guys. Our car is way too dirty to be driving around like this, don't you think? Looks like a quick wash is in order before we roll out.
Конкурс мокрых маечек.
Such a perfect evening to wrap up such an eventful trip. Hi everyone! We are wrapping up our incredible road trip here in Antalya, our final stop. And this marks the end of this vlog too. Turkey has so much to offer, like, only in Turkey experiences, and we did our best to explore as much as possible in just 7 days. So we covered like 1,500 kilometers, visited 7 cities, a great many incredibly beautiful sites, and took thousands of photos. In my opinion, a road trip is the best way to explore a country, and I actually can't wait to do it all over again. Thank you so much for coming along on this adventure. If you are as much of a travel buff as I am, please book my English lessons and I'll see you there. Bye!